Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the ancestors past, present and future. Welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Do apologise if you can hear the road out the front there. It's a little bit noisy, kind of really hoping that the microphone won't pick it up. If it doesn't pick up the rain on the tin roof out on the back veranda, hopefully it won't pick up the traffic. Okay, back again after visitors and entertainment only. So where do I go? What have I already read on? Okay, actually changing tact a little bit here, and I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot Royale. They've been packed away and got out again, but I will split them just to fresh them. Noticed in my wanderings over the day that the Orange Twerp has come out, or the White House has come out and stated that he's going to do a live whatever, a live statement to the people from the Oval Office or wherever he happens to be. I believe it is tomorrow your time, so you're looking at the night of the 17th. Now, remembering that Jack Smith is starting theoretically his testimony on the 17th. Wouldn't be surprised if it gets pushed back a day because of this announcement that's coming out, but apparently nobody knows what it's about. Now, I have also put in my post section, so if you go to Meister Tarot under any video or to click on the pink circle, it'll take you to the main page, and on that page you'll find the post section. And under there, I post a lot of stuff, a lot of things I think you guys will be interested with, as well as the odd cartoon, the odd meme, and the odd kitten picture. Goodness me, she looks like a lemur more and more every day with her big, fluffy, stripy tail. But yes, apparently there is an article that came out in Vanity Fair. I'll just put those down because my guides have said, look at them. So I'll just put those down. An article came out in Vanity Fair, an interview with Susie Wiles, that she is not denying that she said any of what she said. But literally, boy, was she ripping into everybody, including the Orange Twerp, including Fleon, including the cabinet members, just having a real right old go at all of them. So that was really, really interesting. Apparently there's a lot of disclaimers coming out of the White House at the moment, but Susie Wiles herself is not denying that she said any of that. What's also happened, stupid BBC, the Orange Twerp, if you remember correctly, a month or so ago, threatened to sue the BBC $10 million because of a documentary where they spliced together two segments of a speech that he had made that he claimed made him look like he was inciting January the 6th. Well, actually, he did allegedly, apparently. Apparently he's suing over his own words. So he threatened to sue them if they didn't apologise and retract, etc. So they sort of grovel, lick your boots. So sorry, sir. Here's our retraction. Humblest apologies, etc. And he's now suing them for 15 million instead. So just don't. Oh, how can we say to these outlets, just don't? When you're publishing something or showing something that is actually true, don't cave into the threats, because all that happens is it's like blackmail. As soon as you make that first payment, they have you on the hook, because not only do they have the dirt on you, they have the dirt plus a payment that is extra dirt. Anyhow, what I want to have a look at is this announcement that he's made, that he's going to have some sort of live media statement that he's going to make. I gather the EPS files, the Oversight Committee basically had threatened that if the DOJ hadn't released the EPS files by the 19th, that they were going to dump everything that they had. They've already been farming it out bit by bit, so we know there's some pretty juicy stuff there. And the Judicial Committee is saying, well, we're holding the juicy stuff till last. So what we're seeing is not particularly much. However, that being said, again, one of my beautiful viewers sent me a link that had on it archive documents And if you click on them, they're DOJ documents. Wonder how long before it's taken down. May have already been done so. But allegedly, apparently, they are DOJ documents into the Epstein investigation. So what did I get when I split the deck? And I'm talking about the Orange Twerp with his announcement. Might be something coming up there. Now, I don't know whether, so we've got two major arcana, and whatever it is going to be really big. My guide said that the other day, that there's just going to be some sort of spectacular announcement or something along those lines. Wonder who they're going to declare war on. But we have Wheel of Fortune coming up and biting on the bum. With fate and destiny arriving, those that are on top ending up on the bottom, and the Hanged Man. So could it possibly be that he's going to announce that he's going to step aside for Shady? Possibly. Is it going to be an announcement that they're going full out war after weapons of mass destruction, e.g. fentanyl in Venezuela? Gee, I wonder where we've heard that weapons of mass destruction thing before. George W. Okay, that turned out not to exist. Okay, as I keep going, poker shuffling, we've got the Two of Cups, some sort of agreement, a cross agreement, and then we've got the Knight of Pentacles to bring stability, perhaps, or is it a mercenary? Let's have a look. So, what is, okay, from the Orange Twerp's point of view, I won't give any oxygen to that statement he made about Rob and Michelle Reiner, so we'll just bypass that. What? Oh, and won't be on tomorrow. My mum is going to have a call come in from a FaceTime from overseas, from family that's overseas tomorrow morning, and tomorrow afternoon, pretty much lunchtime onwards, I'm off to pick my daughter up from the airport. So that'll be pretty much my day done. So I won't be on tomorrow, but I will be endeavour to be on Friday. So I think that's what's probably going to happen. It's going to be 3 days a week going forward for the next perhaps month or so. So we'll see how it goes. A lot of information coming out really quickly though. I mean, this also could be missile attack. Okay, what is Orange Twerp? What is what sort of energy are we looking at with this announcement? No, you want that there. Oh, sorry, I pulled them out and put one on top of the other, and he wanted them. Him? Yeah, okay. Obviously, one of my male guides wanted them back in the original order of one on top of the other. Okay, come on down. I hope this light is okay. I've got all the overhead lights on. We'll see how we go. Big picture window in front of me, so let's see how we go. Okay. Ooh, so the energy we're stewing in at the moment is this infighting. I mean, the Susie Wiles Vanity Fair. The infighting, the throwing under the bus, the argy-bargy, the back and forth. Okay, there's something going on there about fighting within the cabinet. Okay. The challenge is a judgment, collective awakening, klaxon siring, call to arms. I'm asking from the point of the Orange Twerp about what this announcement, the energy of this announcement. There's going to be some huge, so you've got the infighting, but some sort of really, I'm getting over the top announcement, a real wake up call announcement here. Okay. Is the challenge, the wake up call. Okay. Another major arcana. The energy that he's stewing in at the moment is the hidden agenda. Secrets being revealed. I mean, the secrets certainly were revealed in that interview. Apparently, she made the statement as part of the interview, and Vanity Fair have recordings. It was all recorded, so there's no disputing what was said. Apparently, she said he could have the first 90 days as his vendetta tour, And after that, they needed to get on with running the country. Well, what are we now? 11 months in? 11 times 30, 330 days. That's a lot longer than 90 days. So, yeah. So the energy he's stewing in is that secrets being revealed, vendettas, etc. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop the cards down. Actually, I'll take 2 seconds to do this. I will turn off that light and that light, and hopefully, let's see how that looks. Yep, that's better. You haven't got the light shining on the cards then. Okay, so yeah, so we've got here at the bottom, secrets being revealed, hidden agendas. Okay, in the past, we've got the emotional loss, the emotional disappointment, the emotional betrayal. I think he is feeling betrayed by that article that came out, and the photographs, goodness me, didn't Levitt for a young thing look awfully haggard and harsh in the photographs? Okay, let's see where we go. Crowning this reading, the Three of Pentacles. Some sort of meetings behind the scenes, perhaps, between parties. Could be about his health, meetings about his health. It might be a health announcement. I'm going to ask in a minute if next spread as to whether he's actually going to step down for Shady. Okay, let's see where this goes. Shady Vance. Oh, endings. Another major. Bringing something to a significant end to reboot a new beginning. I think somebody's going to be ending their career here. If it's not him, it may be maybe Susie, because he's feeling betrayed by her. But there's more here. The Ten of Swords, complete and utter downfall. Again, betrayed, stabbed in the back, downfall, gone, ending. Okay, internally. Be careful what you wish for, because there's always a rat that's going to poop in your cup there. So thinking you've got your cups all lined up in a row, but not really. There's a rat pooping in the cup up there. Someone's going. Let's see if we can work out who it is. The hopes and fears, the Emperor, taking control, my way or the highway, dictatorship, and doesn't that look like Stephen Miller on a good day? The hopes and fears. Is somebody in control? Now we know the orange twerp is simply the puppet out the front of the stage. There are others that are actually in control of the regime. The hopes and fears, somebody taking control, dictating the terms, right next to this death card. Okay. We've got the announcement here in the immediate future, the Page of Wands. Might be, well, insignificant perhaps. The Nine of Pentacles, the Gilded Cage. Kushner's also been chucked out of the Balkans as well. He's been negotiating for, I think I put that in my post section as well. This is really part of the worm turning, in that apparently for about 2 or 3 years, I believe, or maybe even longer, might have been 4 years, Kushner's been trying to develop a complex of towers in the Balkans, and if I get it right from memory. And what happened is that not only has it been stopped from going ahead, 4 officials were arrested for corruption in regards to trying to force it through getting approval. Wow. One of them, a major government player. Wow. So, okay. So an announcement. 9 of Pentacles, the Gilded Cage, living a life of luxury, retiring to one's own environment. And the Knight of Cups, an offer being made. Feels a very disappointing outcome here. I wonder what we're talking about. The Six of Pentacles. I mean, it's one of my money laundering cards, but it's more about vote flipping, but it's also about Pentacles can be about health as well. And the two Pentacles we've got is behind the scenes discussions and a declining health. They've weighed and balanced, and the health is declining. And then you've got the Magician, the manifestation or manipulation, and a Tower card. And something to do with government, with the Hierophant. And whatever he's going to say is going to catch some unawares. And it's going to be just lunacy with the Moon card. This can be secrets being revealed. It can be the lunacy card. It's just got all sorts of, and we are heading for a new moon, and the betrayal. It's also my treason card, but betrayal and treason. I think he's going to betray someone rather than he's going to be betrayed. Right, you've got the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, something that is wanted to be kept hidden, but then you've got the Ace of Cups, an emotional cleansing, an emotional overwhelming. Now, I've always gotten that he's going to have some sort of emotional breakdown and or collapse. Believe it or not, he does actually have emotions, but it's only when his ego and hip pocket are hit. But let's have a look. Just do a couple of cards. I know you're scoffing at me. Yes, I do have my yes-no cards, but I just want to see if there's a bit more of a story. Is the announcement going to be about the orange twerp stepping down? Is the announcement going to be the orange twerp stepping down? You want that one? Okay. Trying to spin it. Doesn't look like it. There's no big yes cards there. The Temperance, trying to rebalance, trying to create something out of nothing, trying to create alchemy. You've got the Queen of Wands here about, I mean, it could be Tulsi Gabbard missing in action for about a month now, coming forward with some sort of report. Then we've got the Four of Cups as well. An offer that cannot be refused. So I don't think it's the orange twerp himself stepping down. Do not be surprised if he actually announces some dirt on somebody else and forces them out. Okay. Oh, you want to cut there. Okay. Is it shady? Somebody's going to be out. Is it shady that's going to be outed? Is it shady Vance? I mean, Eric, well, flung out, isolation, snake in the path, because the orange twerp does know that, and then we've got the Ace of Wands on the bottom, could be shady out. He knows that shady's plotting against him. Right, we've got the Queen of Swords, some sort of internal strategy, and then the Ten of Pentacles bringing this. It could very well be shady, with perhaps some sort of charges brought against him or something. Ten of Pentacles, can be oligarchical money. I mean, we know shady is backed by the oligarchs, the tech bros. Not liked, but that's who he's backed by. But it's also an ending card. Taking control, Miller, because Miller and Shady don't like each other. Something that has been hidden, perhaps to do with money, and cleansing it. It could very well be Shady. Shady gone. Who's he going to have in? And then legal restriction. And then, as I said, on the bottom, the Ace of Wands. It could very well be a stabby in the back for Shady. Wow. I mean, it could be nothing. I'm quite happy to be wrong, but this has got me, the fact that nothing is said. Okay, looks like somebody's going to be ousted. And as I put them back randomly and split the deck, this one was still on the bottom, but there's the isolated hermit, unable to move forward due to the snake in the path. Okay. Oh, and there was the devil showing his ugly mug at me. Could very well be Shady finding himself at a legal crossroads there. I mean, there would be I've always said that'll be a battle between the old school and the new tech bros. I've said it for a while, something about carpetbaggers. I read on it about 6 months ago. And I did see the old money. Now, when I say the old money, I'm talking about the Harlan Crows and the Leonard Leos and the old money versus the new money, which are the Teals and the Ellisons, etc. Okay. Is it going to be an announcement about an invasion of another country, an attack on another country? Is it going to be an announcement about an attack on another country? Right, Temperance, again, Two of Cups, trying to spin something, an agreement come to about something to do with the past. Could also be naivety, this agreement. I do know that the ceasefire for Ukraine has been under discussion with the US in the last few days, and apparently they've come up with a new proposal, but there are two sticking points still: occupied territory and security guarantees. So just put the cards down while I chat about that. The Russian drones have been targeting specifically the energy production, which, it is coming on for the harshest part of winter, which means people are really struggling. The head of the major grid in Ukraine has said literally it's just crisis after crisis after crisis as they try and maintain some of the grid. There is a rationing on the electricity, so certain areas are being turned on and off at certain times, so sort of sharing it around. And there is a schedule that is put out every morning for people to have a look to see when their grid is on. But I have seen, it's almost actually the vision I had this morning when I was reading this, and I have read on this forever ago, 12, 18 months, 2 years, whatever it is, that Europe will come to the rescue with some sort of energy for Ukraine. And for me, it looked like almost like a really, 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 really long extension cord. Now, I know there's no such thing, but probably more in the form of providing more generators, more fuel for the generators, and means of actually creating electricity. But yeah, the vision was a really, 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 really long extension cord. So if there's something that comes out about power being supplied back to Ukraine, do not be surprised. Okay, but what was I looking at? An attack on another country. Okay. Something being spun, an agreement, the past, some sort of declaration with the Knight of Swords, a manipulation here, and a tower moment. Again, can't do a reading on the felon without there being a tower moment. A harsh truth, manipulation, tower. And then we got the mercenary on the bottom. I'm just going to put those up there, and as I said, I will grab my yes/no cards. 14 yeses, 14 nos, 2 blanks. Will this announcement, so I think something to do with somebody being removed, but is there going to be an announcement of an attack of some sort on another country? No, no and no. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I might, again, I can only read the energy of right now. Let's have a look. Is there going to be? No, that one's stuck. No. So I'm going to have to stay with no. I don't think it's going to be about an announcement on an attack on another country. Getting the feeling it might be a shady thing. Okay, is it to remove Susie Wiles? Is it Susie Wiles? Right, well, we've got the mercenary, which she has been. I know this was on the bottom. But the walking away, Susie Wiles might voluntarily walk away, but I don't think it's to do with her being removed, forcibly removed. Is it Susie Wiles? She's got too many secrets. Too many secrets. An offer is going to be made because she could create absolute havoc nightmare. She knows too much. She was also the one that's in the recording that was made at Bedminster. My apologies, not at Mar-a-Lago. With him bragging about showing the secret war plans to people who had no security clearance, including her at the time. The gift from the past, the disappointment. See, he appointed her his chief of staff because they had history. And I suspect he's been very emotionally disappointed in her. And then we've got an announcement coming here. Page of Cups and the Moon card. And something unexpected though. So there's going to be an announcement made, but there's going to be something else that is unexpected that is going to be seen as just sheer lunacy. But I think she's ready to move on. And here's Miller. Miller again. Out in the cold. Miller might be out in the cold. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Puzzle piece being put in. And then we've got another page, Page of Pentacles and the military. Oh boy, oh boy. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, meetings about his health, Ace of Swords, the Tower, Seven of Swords, betrayal, deceit, the Hermit, Three of Swords, treason, and the Empress. There's something big going down with this, and I don't think it's going to turn out how the twerp thinks it's going to turn out. I think he's intending to get rid of Shady, but it just feels like, have you watched I haven't watched it, but I caught some snippets of it. Was it Traitors UK or something with the backstabbing and the smoke and mirrors about the false victory and the vote, and the voting, where poor choices, false victory, voting. Just put those back randomly. Okay, and there's the emotional disappointment and volatile news coming out. Is this live, ergo uncontrolled, can't be edited? Is this live announcement, whatever it's going to be? Seven of Wands, Nine of Swords flew out. My question is this live announcement going to turn out how the orange twerp thinks it's going to? So I'm going to put those down. I'm going to bring you down because I've glimpsed what's on the bottom. On the back foot, defensive. It's a legal nightmare situation. Ace of Swords and my card for the military coming in. Could we possibly? Now what's poking out? We've got Money changing hands. What's that one? Something being offered up. The Tower moment. And this is about, could be election fraud coming in, overseas interference into the election. Now I put in, what was it, Article 2, Section 4, or Article 4, Section 2, point whatever, whatever, whatever. And then we've got temperance. Could also be selling secrets overseas. I don't think this is going to go how he thinks it's going to go. I know I read unconventionally, but it's how my guides tell me to read. Let's have a look. I did have noted down the Pulitzer Prize board court case against the Orange Twerp, and I just absolutely feel no actual desire to read on that because I don't think it's going to. They reported on. Okay, let's have a quick look. Sorry. I'm going to divide there. Okay. Oh, gosh. Money trail and money documents heading overseas. Um, right. My question is it going to turn out like the Orange Twerp thinks, and I'm getting the Nine of Wands, some sort of announcement being brought forward with guardrails standing in place, and the Fool into uncharted territories. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, money trail, government, the Hierophant, higher authorities. Could be just higher authorities, full stop. The Knight of Swords, truth coming forward. So we've got the Page, Knight, Queen. Oligarchical money, or just simply an ending and being stopped. Yeah. I just don't know where to go. We've got here the mercenary, we've got the abuse, big information coming forward about Russia. I'm just going to say, I do not think that it's going to go how he thinks it is going to go. Oh man, could I possibly? I am in the bedroom now, so if I need to come on after returning from the airport, I can. The Five of Pentacles poked itself at me, and the Emperor did as well. Okay, I'm just going to do very quickly the Pulitzer Prize board court case. So apparently the Orange Twerp brought a court case against the Pulitzer Prize board regarding a report they did on Russian election interference. He's brought a lawsuit, or Russian connections, however you like to put it. He's brought a court case against them. The Pulitzer Prize board has come out and said, yeah, sure, as part of discovery, we are, because they can demand what is in the discovery, I believe. They have asked for the medical, financial, tax, and psych evaluation reports, all of the Orange Twerps, to prove that he didn't, which tells us that as part of the report they have, because lawyers don't ask for information unless they're pretty sure. I've read a few, what's his name, Mickey, can't remember, the Lincoln lawyer. Lawyers don't ask for information unless they know what is going to be in it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, in regards to that case, I think the Pulitzer Prize board have got it. I honestly, you've then got the infighting, and you've got the death card. Throwing under the bus and the death card. I think they've got this information already. They wouldn't ask for it if they didn't have it. So I'm not actually feeling much of a need to read on it. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. let's see what it brings. I was also going to read on Ukraine, but I'm actually, for whatever reason, I'm not feeling a need. I might just leave this here for the day. I will catch you in 2 days' time unless something really huge comes tomorrow while I'm driving, and I will then be on again tomorrow night. Okay, love to you all. Take care.